let's talk about the big news of the day.
Oh, yeah.
Daddy Cuomo.
Great. I thought you were going to say that
I'm an Italian, dude. I'm an Italian.
Yeah. This is hilarious.
Yo,
not hilarious. Very sad. Very sad.
No. It's messed up.
It's messed up.
The reaction was hilarious. Andrew Cuomo, if you guys don't know, got basically an independent investigation concluded that he's sexually harassed 11 women. And he responded with like an entire segment on CNN that you pointed out. And I didn't think about this when it started. Most people, when they go on CNN and they've been accused of something like this, especially when like an independent investigation has concluded something like this, that the CNN rips them hard. They go, "Hey, so how'd you do it?
Yeah.
Hey, so why'd you do it?" Like they rip.
Yeah.
But
they are too.
But what'd you point out about this?
But clip? I sent you the video. Okay, so my buddy though, is this the video I sent you? The first one on the website.
First one.
Oh, this video is great, but it goes into his speech. No, like his speech defending himself. I got a video from my buddy sent it to me, and it's from CNN, and it says what Cuomo is being accused of, and it's basically CNN. It says breaking news at the bottom.
I welcome the opportunity.
It's like an official press release. He got like an official press release with CNN. Like they're making it look official.
It came off like a press release. It's like CNN's supposed to be reporting on this. Yeah. Instead,
it's like and the headline though was like, this is what he's being accused of. Sexually, like, right, and then it's his like response video.
It's his like,
which it's like a State of the Union. Like he basically got a State of the Union out of his Me Too. Like he just can't take it. They said you got to.
How come he gets that? How come he gets that?
I think they just said, "Hey, we have the same set for State of the Union. You want it?" And he said, "Yeah."
Let's take a look. Let's take a look. CNN.
For a full and fair review before I welcome the opportunity for a full and fair review before a judge and a jury, because this just did not happen. Other complainants raised against me questions that have sought to unfairly characterize and weaponize everyday interactions that I've had with any number of New Yorkers. The New York Times published a front page picture of me touching a woman's face at a wedding and then kissing her on the cheek. That is not front page news. I've been making the same gesture in public all my life. I actually learned it from my mother.
Oh, don't bring your mother into this.
And from my
father.
Mama. It is meant to convey warmth, nothing more. Indeed, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of photos of me using the exact same gesture. I do it with everyone.
This is where he goes
black and white, young.
He goes
a little what?
And old.
He's going a little MLK now, like
straight.
This is where he goes into like his
like black, white, straight, gay.
I kiss everyone.
Yeah. I have a dream when one day I can grab everyone's ass.
Exactly, I grab everyone's ass.
An LGBTQ, powerful people, friends, strangers.
So this is what we were saying. Like this is like a slide deck for Cuomo that was all you have to plug that into like CNN's thing. Like it's not like it's not like weird. This is
the rest of their reports are all ripping him, but this one they just put his breaking news and his brother didn't cover
they gave like his whole. It's not like normally you can give a taking statements like what you're supposed to do as a journalist. Yeah. But if you're gonna especially if something this caliber, but if you're talking about playing someone's puff piece. I mean, you don't play Epstein's like whole, like he doesn't put a movie together for you and you screen it at CNN. What are you doing?
People who I meet on the street.
He's got the flags.
After the event, the woman told the press that she took offense at the gesture. And for that, I apologize. Another woman stated that I kissed her on the forehead at our Christmas party and that I said, "Ciao, Bella." Now, I don't remember doing it, but I'm sure that I did. I do kiss people on the forehead. I do kiss people on the cheek.
That's a good way to do a speech.
I do kiss people on the hand.
is that he's like owning up to it. He's like kind of owning up to it, but it's like I'm not that big of a. So we're gonna get to what he actually did, because he's he's really playing it down, and I think he's pulling a Sam Pepper here.
He is doing a Sam Pepper. Well, I sent another clip with a time code where he literally does the Sam Pepper, where he goes, I actually think this is sexist to the women. Like he does. There is a section.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I do embrace people. I do hug people, men and women. I do on occasion say, ciao Bella. On occasion, I do slip and say sweetheart or darling or honey. I do banter with people.
Now, eh?
I do tell jokes, some better than others. I am the same person in public as I am in private. You have seen me do it on TV through all my briefings and for 40 years before that. I try to put people at ease. I try to make them smile. I try to connect with them. And I try to show my appreciation and my friendship. I now understand that there are generational or cultural perspectives that, frankly, I hadn't fully appreciated. And I have learned from this.
So the guy who sent this to me, but yeah, go ahead.
No. But a lot of the point was, hey, my Italian mom, like,
that's what. Yeah,
she taught me this.
Embattled New York governor.
Yeah. So you think if you just watched that CNN clip, you'd go, yo, chill on our boy Cuomo.
Yeah, I know.
But the man is pulling some political gamesmanship. But
yeah, that is smooth. That's a very smooth speech that he gave.
This is the truth. This is the truth that happened. This is what actually happened. New York Attorney General did a month-long investigation and found that he sexually harassed multiple women and retaliated against at least one. Retaliated him.
The retaliation is, no, it's all wrong. But the retaliation, it's all
wrong. Yeah, it's all messed up. Yeah.
It's so messed up.
Let's listen.
Independence investigation found that Governor Cuomo sexually harassed multiple women, many of whom were young women, by engaging in unwanted groping, kisses.
Ooh, Mama didn't teach you that.
Nope.
Mama don't teach you the grope.
Mama said, hey, they like you. What did his mom teach you? My boy is so beautiful. They love you, my baby.
So we actually went because we were wondering what we wanted to make sure we had the full investigation here, boys.
Yeah. And when you see something like that, you just assume that maybe, because honestly, Fox is covering it. I was shocked that Fox is so like they're like he's a pervert. I heard Tucker Carlson be like, everyone knows that you can't date like liberal politicians. They're garbage human beings, like stuff like that. I'm like, guys, chill.
Okay,
you guys need to chill right now. I said, you guys on Fox, stop. Okay, you defended enough of this shit. This guy was a sex pest, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the new term, and it is something that people don't get usually. Like that's the guy who sent it to me. He didn't get it, but yeah, let's read some of it.
No. I mean, I wasn't even going to read too much of it. I mean, it just describes much more in detail about the groping, like, and it's not just kissing on the cheek. It's like he'll go for the lips, and then try to grab the ass. Dude.
Well, this whole kissing everyone is a move. Didn't you say that yesterday? Were you saying this?
This is what I believe. This is truly what I believe. I go, Cuomo is a bit of a genius in one respect. If you kind of like try to kiss everybody, like treat everyone sort of like you're this lovable old guy, and then you give someone a squeeze, then you can get away with it. Go, oh, I do that with everybody. I'm sorry, you thought it was sexual. I mean, it wasn't sexual. It wasn't sexual. But look at this. Look at this, dude. If you want to go to how creepy this guy was, listen to this. So this is one of the, and again, this is a finished investigation they did. So
no, it's done.
So he commented to the executive assistant about her personal life and relationship, including calling her and another assistant mingle mamas. I'm sure that's an Italian thing. Inquiring multiple times about whether she had cheated or would cheat on her husband, and asking her to help him find a girlfriend. These offensive interactions, among others, culminated in an incident where at the executive mansion in November 2020, the governor, during another close hug, reached under her blouse and grabbed her breast. Hey.
That's that's actually past sex pest. Even that's actually worse than sex pest. I was gonna say sex pest is not even cool. Like it's rude. This is like
guy literally the guy's defense is literally I harass everybody. Look at all these photos of me kissing people, and I wanted to show you this Amish. He thought it would make his case better because, excuse me, not only did he get a full statement to the CNN, he also sent everybody an 85-page document that his lawyer drafted. Now, in this document, he's got some things he says, but what I think is
they've been working on this document for
funny.
Like 30 years. 30 years they've been working on it. Probably.
So about like 25 pages of this, 26 pages, are actual like evidence.
Just photos. Oh no. Okay,
no. Then the rest of the 85 pages, so like 60 of them,
oh god,
are all photos, not just of him, but of other world leaders kissing people, basically going, "Hey, if I'm a sex pest, we all sex pests."
Dude, what a jerk! Because he's not doing his real job. Like this is bullshit work. He's handing in some shitty work here as a legal thing. Like
Exhibit 2, Exhibit 2, Joe Biden. He goes, "Hey, look at Joe. If I go, so does Joe."
It's like the script for CNN.
Joe hugged your mama.
Joe hugged. Yeah, that's it. Oh, so now Joe. Like, what is this even proof of? He's not even in these pictures. So what's his proof? It's like
Brock. No, Brock.
You know why? It's like people want to flex that they're like, I have an 85-page report, and it's like, dude, it's all pictures of a whole page of Obama.
Hey, you know what this is? This is when you forgot to do your homework and you have an 85-page doc due, so you fill 60 of them with pictures. You just go to Google, you go presidents. No. Getting other people hugging people doesn't make you groping people better. But his defense is literally, hey, you didn't get mad when I grabbed the guy's ass. It's pepper. It's pepper all over again.
No. He pulled a legit pepper. I put it in there with the time code.
Let's remind people. Last live stream, we talked about Sam Pepper. Basically, he had this thing where he had a kissing prank where he groped women. And then in his apology, he said, well, I just did that because I wanted to know why you guys weren't mad when I groped men.
Yeah. It was called the grab that ass prank. It was the grab that ass prank of 2008 or something like that, or 2016 or something like that. He does it. YouTube cancels him. Then he comes out with another video, and then I think he did a dude one, and then he goes, actually, the whole thing was a social experiment to see how much you would have reacted to me groping a man's bum versus a woman's. Yeah. And then he's like, I'm shocked and appalled that you guys are
turned it on us.
Men.
He turned it.
And he turned it. So this guy, Cuomo does a turn. It's a little different, but it is like a pretty Sam Pepper-esque term. It's the first link in our Trello.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Let's
take a watch.
Also said something when he was talking about complaints about his work environment being hostile. He turned the tables and tried to make it about defending women and women who are accused. Here he is.
Yes. It's a good turn.
But now, a number of complaints target female managers, which smacks to me of a double standard. First, when have you ever seen male managers maligned and villainized for working long hours or holding people accountable or for being tough? A strong male manager is respected and rewarded, but a strong female manager is ridiculed and stereotyped. It is a double standard. It is sexist. And it must be challenged.
You're sexist. And I have to challenge you.
He really said that. He goes on his Me Too and he goes, Me 3. Hey, we got it. Hey, I'm turning the tables, dude.
He did Me Too, them 3. I'm defending them.
Yeah.
Now I can never
What about them 3?
What about those 3? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
What a turnaround. What a turnaround, dude. You're sexist. He did it. It's a Sam Pepper. Sam Pepper. You're sexist.
I also like that at the beginning of that clip. Yeah, where's that clip at?
I can't believe this legal document. Dude, this is the governor of New York. Can you make a real legal document? You have lawyers. What is 2 pictures of Obama kissing another? Like, just put reference, and that goes in the appendix, and then you don't say 85-page report. I want words.
He goes, how come you weren't mad when Brock hugged the victim of Hurricane Sandy, huh?
Hurricane Sandy. I know, yeah, he has these Hurricane Sandy victims. What do you mean? They almost died. And then you're doing this at a Christmas party. I mean, the Christmas party thing, I don't know what that picture specifically, but like, Yeah, no, he's a sex pest, and then he like straight up broke some people. And sex pest is a new one that I just heard a little while ago, but it's
the term.
I get it because this girl was telling me she works in this restaurant for like these two tech billionaires, and they opened a restaurant. One guy's Indian, one guy's American, and one of them's a sex pest. Which one do you think?
I'm not gonna answer that. I'm
just kidding. Listen, she said the Indian guy's a gentleman, and then the other guy, he does this. He's kissing. He's always like, he'll pull him aside. So one of the moves that you do is like you're extra touchy and feely with everyone. It's like his way of seeing like, but they were like 19, 20.
Yeah.
And they were the guy was like 55. Or no, I think he was like 50 or 55. And then she was saying they were all like 23, 24. Yeah. And some of them were like 19, 20. The hostesses were 19, 20. They're all 22, 23. Or 23 to 25, whatever. And then he was just like touchy with everyone. And then he'd just make a move when no one's around. You know, one of the moves that even when I worked in a restaurant, I remember the managers did this, dude. I remember the general manager or like the regional manager, he was banging this like 21-year-old front door girl, and he was married with kids. And they just did this at work. Like it was all part, dude, they used to have t-shirts that said hi men, H-Y, and then men. This is the restaurant I worked at. It was like hi men. It was like all sexualized, whatever.
Yeah.
So the guy's a bit of a perv too. He was clear, like hooking up with one of them. And what the other move they do is they kind of go like they do kind of fuck with you a little bit. Like they'll yell at you and then they'll be like, "Come here, I care, because I love you." Because I see potential in you. Of course, like weird shit like that. So, and he did these moves, dude. I mean, he asked the state trooper, he had like a young female state trooper, and he goes, "Do you know someone that could you assign someone to me that's into taking pain?" Like he wanted to like can you assign some hot young biddy to me?
Yeah.
So that's the sex pest side, and then there's straight like sex pest meaning like it's technically consensual, but you are in a position of power and you're.
No, I don't think that is what
manipulative.
I don't think that's what sex pest is.
Oh, you don't think that's what sex pest? That's what she was telling me. Sex pest. Like
I don't know what it means.
Manipulative.
I mean, it sounds like he's worse than that. I mean. You can't.
He is worse than that. I think he's worse. He's got sex pest, and then he's got the like 2 or 3.
Well, when you're listen, here's the thing, and I usually try to avoid like these kinds of investigations because it's super it's dicey. It's just dicey.
It's dicey.
But when you have a month-long investigation into you by your attorney general,
come on, Schumer and Biden,
and there's 11 women out against you.
I know.
Then it's time to step down. Listen, I think just at least you step down. It's not right. It's not right to stay in. So
you know what?
Is he going to step down? Did he actually step down? Actually, I should know that.
No. Dude, this guy's gangster, dude. He doesn't step down.
Oh my gosh! Here's the crazy
thing.
From
what I know, he has not stepped down, and I'm telling you, dude, he will not step down. This guy. Honestly, I think this is almost like a diversion from the funeral home shit. By the way,
read this.
There should be zero tolerance policy when it comes to sexual harassment, and must send a clear message that this behavior is not tolerated.
This was sent in 2013.
Steven, he's there. He's defending his female staffers who are facing a double standard.
Hey.
They twist the story in their head, man. He's twisting it like I gotta stay in to defend them. The women that you guys are sexually, like you guys are being sexist towards. I have to fight this all the way to the end for the women.
I love that he turns that around. He goes, "Wait, you think I harass women? I think you're harassing women."
Dude, this is why this guy is like, okay, tell me, is this rude to say? It's kind of Republican, no? Like, I feel like on that side.
What are you talking about?
Look at Trump. You're aggressive. You do these turnarounds. On the right,
they go,
yes, you're a winner.
This is such a classic partisan hack trope. Everybody used to do this about Bill Clinton. People used to say, this Bill Clinton's Republicans are clean. Look at all those dirty Dems.
Yeah.
Trust me, they're saying that about you guys too.
They say it.
I won't have it either way. You guys are both sex pests a little bit. You have parties. There are people in the parties. Everyone's party has some bad people in it.
I think so too. I think you got to call out both sides. I just feel like it's interesting to me that until now, I feel like, okay, until the grope, like I would say like a lot of the sex pest stuff, I feel like on that side, they're usually like, oh, these liberals are like getting too sensitive. Like, come on, it's a workplace.
No,
and the guy's allowed to talk to his boss.
This is the classic thing with guys like
You don't see that narrative
some of
bit
these, kind of some of the this is the whole trope about like some of the more, this is what they call white knighting. A lot of these guys that are like, you know, oh baby, I'm so woke. I'm this, I'm
so
that.
Righteous. I'm righteous.
They're just trying to get some of them, not all. Some of them are just trying to get laid. Like some of them are.
No, a lot of them are sex pests.
Creepier, and they think that if they can play the whole like, no, I'm a good guy, they can get away with. If they just toe enough lines, they can get away with it. That's what I'm saying. It's
so
like,
gross.
It's like a cut. It's more like a cover.
It doesn't work.
It's like you know, it's like when insects have camouflage on them, right? You know, you might get caught, so you put up the camouflage. You go, no, dude, I have the right opinions. Don't look at me.
Yeah. No, dude. I mean, no doubt, man. Left. Have you seen Charlie Wilson's War? You know the movie Charlie Wilson's War?
Never seen it.
It's a great movie. It's about this congressman Charlie Wilson.
Great movie back in the day.
Great movie. Like 5 years before you.
Deep back in the day.
It's a
maybe.
fun, maybe like 10 years. It's like 15 years old. It's 30. Actually very relevant, Stephen. It's very relevant.
Okay.
I think right now the audience is saying, I think Stephen, I think it's not that old. Charlie Wilson's War, it's pretty tight.
Quick straw poll. Charlie, is this the first time you've heard of Charlie Wilson's War?
Charlie Wilson's War is a great movie, man. Great political movie. Anyway, they have this congressman. It's a great director. It's like Steven Soderbergh or something. No, it's Aaron Sorkin. It's like written by Aaron Sorkin. So it's pretty legit. It's got Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Anyways, let's What's the point?
Anyway, the point is that guy, the congressman, he had like 10, 20 to 25-year-old girls working for him, and he would just drink and party with them and shit. It was like, that is the liberal trope. It's like the liberal side trope is like, you guys are fucking sex pests. You're cheating on your wives. You're fucked up. Tucker Carlson's saying this shit. But then on their side, I just feel like they do defend their guys pretty hard. And they do have this thing of like, oh, you lefties are getting too sensitive about stuff. You know what I'm saying? But hey, this one, they're going hard anti. Most liberals are going hard anti. And like,
let's kick them out, dude. I think we can all agree on.
What's that? Charlie Wilson's War?
Daddy Cuomo leaving. Yeah. No one's heard of Charlie Wilson's War.
Don't say no one. 32%. Don't erase them, Stephen.
32% are over 45 years old.
32%, and dude, the rest of them are terrified of you. You know how
aging themselves here.
They're terrified.
Welcome to the cool guy club, guys. Welcome to the. Welcome to the. You know.
Now they're gonna change their vote.
Top 30 under 30 here.
Guaranteed, people are gonna change their vote now.
Top 32 over 50.
It's gonna be 90-10. Because don't be sheep, people. Don't let him control you. This is how you go. This is how you turn into a psycho. You know what I mean? Don't let him get you.
All right. So anyways,
make it 50-50.
So going back, I don't know what the Charlie Wilson's War is, but let me tell you guys, Cuomo. Yeah. Listen to this. This was shocking. The woman who accused from Chris Churchill, Governor Cuomo, of groping her at the executive mansion is willing to take a polygraph and would like Cuomo to take one too.
Dude, the polygraph call out?
Dude, that's such, I would pay to see that.
I love polygraph. The polygraph call out, you're basically saying like, God will keep my hand steady because I'm righteous. No. I'm righteous. That's what you're saying. You're saying to the whole community. Take the polygraph. God will decide. It's like, that's what you're doing. God will, let's see whose hand is held steady by Almighty God. Take the polygraph. And that's beautiful, dude. Yeah, no, he's done, dude. I mean, a polygraph sounds bad. It's terrible.
Governor Cuomo, dude, his hand would be.
You think? Yeah, Cuomo is. Well, they all
polygraphs
get
are. I've got to just say this because other people are going to be in chat going, polygraphs are technically not that reliable. That's true. The point is that hey, listen, we know who's righteous here.
It is a dramatic. Look, just
step
thing,
down.
Polygraph.
Just step down.
He will never step down.
Hey.
He'll never step down. Honestly,
doesn't he have like nipple rings?
I don't know. He's a lifelong politician, but they are freaks, these liberals. I see what you're saying. These liberals are freaks.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's what you're putting words in my mouth.
You're saying these liberals are fucking.
No, I'm just saying everyone's got some a lot in each party.
Yeah,
a lot of these guys have some skeletons.
Remember when that guy was just banging hookers, Elliot Spitzer? He was doing this shit too, man. Yeah, you know what? You got like you know what the culture's telling us, and even the guy who sent me this Cuomo clip, and he was sending it to me like, bro, we're screwed. the culture's over for men. Like he sent it to me like that. Like he's like, dude,
he sent what over to you?
The first video that we started this off with, the Cuomo clip.
He
goes, look at what they're doing to my boy Cuomo. Like that's what I got from someone. That's why I'm trying to explain the sex pest thing, because people don't get it. It's like, look, man, you're not allowed to be pervy anymore. It's over, dude. You know, like in the 70s, these left wing,
these never allowed.
Well, but you think about like in the 70s, when you're a liberal in the 70s, the free love was still there. They're like burning bras and getting wild, whatever. This generation is like, that's not there anymore. It's not like hey, everyone's gonna bang and everyone's fuck. It's like work now. It's like work time. You can't fuck around. You're not like really doing it right, even in your life. Like I guess even you know, that's why a lot of people say just get married. Like you. This is why you believe in marriage, because it keeps a steadiness.
Okay, I don't know if we're on the same page. Yeah.
This is like, yeah, I don't know. He's very he could be very rock and roll like that. It sounds like he was like partying like that hard. Like he was trying to holler. He was trying to have like some side mistresses.
Whenever, whatever period of time you're in, you can't do that. I mean, the whole idea is, even back then, it was about all these people being consenting adults. There's a big gap between a consenting adult and, let me just unrequitedly grab someone''s tit. I mean,
dude, the stories about JFK, dude, and people made him and Bill Clinton into like a hero. This is what I mean. Like
like you pull up Bill Clinton. Hold on, let me pull up a little picture.
Dude, they called him Slick Willie. They said he's Slick Willie, dude.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
Love him. Yep, that's how they.
They pull up a picture of Bill and they do this. Wow, that's not right.
Dude, that's what the campaign was. That's what
I pull up a picture of Bill and I go.
That's what you're doing now. But I'm telling you, 10 years ago, you would have been like, man, let Billy play. 10 years ago, the whole culture said, let Billy. They just love Billy. He's Slick Willie.
Wow,
he plays saxophone.
Times have changed.
Him so cool. Times have changed, dude.
Times have changed.
Him and JFK, it turns out, according to documentaries, allegedly, have both like raped people. And the culture kind of turned a blind eye and said, hey. Dude, JFK's was like, I know.
Mute Amish for a quick hot second. Take a second. Think about the words you're saying for the demonetization of this video. Throw in some, I'm going to ask you to unmute yourself over here. Okay. I just censored you in a way.
Yeah, you did.
I'm sorry. I just had to.
No, I get it. It's like a YouTube thing. Actually, I was watching Internet AJ.
Also,
one of his
it's
videos,
like a hard accusation. It's like, you're just like.
Okay, look, allegedly, I don't know, watch a documentary. There's a lot of documentaries about it. Dude, Clinton has like a bunch of allegations that are out, that have been out, and Hillary just kind of blocks them off, whatever. But okay, yeah, you're right. I don't know for sure. But it wasn't like the fun, cool sell that they were doing. With both of them, they made them these sexy boys. And then you go back and watch the documentaries and you're like, oh, man. Yeah, it wasn't like that. Yeah, like, no, I remember one story with JFK where he just told his security guards, they would just tell girls at the party, like, the president wants to see you in this room, the president wants to see you in this room, the president wants to see you in this room. And then he just go upstairs and bang all three of them. And sometimes they were like young, dude.
Golly, that guy had some beavers, huh? Some big old teeth.
Yeah.
Some chompers on him, huh?
Big chompers, dude. Big chompers.
Hi, any ladies want to meet me back in the Oval Office?
Dude. He's sexy, dude.
What?
And you know what's crazy? He was a millionaire too. He was like rich. He didn't need to do anything. And the guy worked, man. Went to the army. He saved his boat in the army. He's wild, dude. He's an interesting character, but then he was fucked up. Like he did mess up. So I don't know what to,
don't be mean to him. He's an American hero.
I don't know. He's an American hero, and yeah, they shot him too. So.
Okay, so. I was like just making fun of him, and then I was like, wait, actually, maybe I shouldn't. So American hero, okay.
American hero. Okay, so but this thing.
Wait. Going back, yeah, I was about to say, going back to Daddy Nips. Go ahead.
What he really did drop the ball on this old age home. Like people are saying that with the old age home, people have died. And they kind of covered up the numbers of how many people died in these old age homes in New York State. And, oh, shit, that's Yeah, that's not hairy. That's not a hairy ass nipple. That's not like one braided hair on a nipple. That's Cuomo. Dude, Cuomo's a freak, of course. Dude, okay. One of the things I heard today was he asked, like, hey, do you know a police officer who you can assign to me who's into taking a little pain?
Weird. Like, dude, the guy, listen, step down from New York. It's fine. But just do like you said it. Zero tolerance policy when it comes to sexual harassment. I must send a clear message that this behavior is not tolerated. And guys, by the way, I'm very against false allegations, right? Again, that's why when we're reporting on this, there's literally been boom.
I mean, it's
month-long investigation, ladies and gentlemen. We got to follow the facts. We have to follow the facts.